Hi, a blessed and amazing happy 2021 to all the listeners and viewers of this video. My name is Julius Cesar D. Macusi, an EDD student under Mantelina speaking in the course Curriculum Design and Development at the University of St. Louis, Tuguegarao City. It's my pleasure, honor, and great delight to present to you the Contextualized K-12 education program in the school year 2020-2021. And of course, this includes the enhancement that I have incorporated to respond to the significant change brought about by the pandemic. We hope and pray that this COVID 19 or 20 will be thrown back and burned up in hell where it belongs. In this episode, I will delve particularly on the enhancement of the K 12 program, which has been addressed by DepEd Order number 12, Series 2020, or otherwise known as Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan. Now, according to Dr. Alan Bernardo, a curriculum needs to be updated regularly, not only to incorporate new knowledge, but also to adapt to changing environmental, social, technological, and global contexts. This means that positive and beneficial changes must occur when necessary when the time demands for it. DepEd Order number 12, Series 2020, or Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan, is a package of education interventions that responds to basic education challenges. That is, the most essential part is the MELCs. The principles of the BELCP are: first, protect the health, safety, and well-being of learners, teachers, and personnel, and prevent the further transmission of COVID-19 or 20. Next, ensure learning continuity through K-12 curriculum adjustments, alignment of learning materials, deployment of multiple learning delivery modalities, provision of corresponding training for teachers and school leaders, and proper orientation of parents or guardians of learners. Next, facilitate the safe return of teaching and non-teaching personnel and learners to workplaces and school CLCs, taking into consideration the scenarios projected by DOH and IATF, and be sensitive, of course, to equity considerations and concerns and endeavor to address them the best way we can. And link and bridge the BELCP to DepEd's pivot to quality and into the future of education under the framework of sulong edukalidad and futures thinking in education. The BELCP streamlines the K-12 curriculum into the most essential learning competencies, or simply MOUTs, to be delivered in multiple learning modalities and platforms. It ensures that appropriate learning resources of good quality are made available and that the necessary platform or technologies are engaged or made available in a timely and efficient manner for synchronous learning, asynchronous learning, and blended learning. To operationalize the BLCP, there is a need to contextualize learning strategies and modalities in all the regions of the Philippines. The regional directors shall decide on the learning delivery modalities deemed appropriate in the context of the local conditions and consistent with the COVID-19 or 20 guidelines. In the 1987 Constitution, Article 14, Section 1, it states that the state shall protect and promote the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels and shall take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. The BELCP states that the use of ICT cannot be understated in education. It has become crucial, if not a necessity, to instruction. An open and responsive school culture, especially to ICT, are key drivers of successful integration of technology in learning. Great consideration must be taken into account to address equity in terms of learners, access to technology, guidance, and household support to learning. In the enhancement and contextualization of the K-12 program, BLCP ensures that appropriate and relevant learning delivery modalities are established. Learning delivery modalities refer to various modes of accessing learning resources, which are categorized into three, namely synchronous learning, asynchronous learning, and blended learning. Synchronous learning includes partial face-to-face classes, homeschooling, digital or online, live television, and radio broadcast. Asynchronous learning includes printed, digital offline, IMs saved in a USB and then distributed to students, social media, and replaced on TV and radio. Blended learning is a mixture of both synchronous and asynchronous learning, such as face-to-face, distance learning, and blended learning, which cater to the different contexts and learning needs of the learners. In order to ensure the bright future of the K-12 learners, there's a great need for the collaboration of three important aspects: innovation, synergy, and agility. Innovation means formulating superior solutions that have greater social or economic impact. Agility refers to the ability to move quickly and gracefully, while synergy is a collaboration that creates an output greater or bigger than the sum of the individual contribution. The BLCP enhancement has three key areas. First, instructional leadership, school and classroom management leadership. and supervisory leadership. In instructional leadership, a leader conducts instructional supervision to address the needs of teachers professionally, that is, to professionally manages teachers and staffs, professional development and welfare, upgrade teachers on education, agenda, policies, orders, memoranda, and advisories, and sustains interest and commitment of teachers and staffs. Next, assigns all teachers to where they would function best as to accessibility and safety, etc. That is, craft class program, considering the number of loads and specialization of teachers, designate teachers as subject coordinators, rovers, focal first person, and assign focal person per pickup center in every barangay. Next, a leader prepares a school program applicable for on-site work and work from home during adverse working condition, and organizes and conducts regular GPTA meetings to confer, inform school accomplishments and concerns. Next, leaders recognize the accomplishment of stakeholders and establishes school and community partnership to improve academic performance of learners. So, in the school and classroom management leadership, a leader provides a child-friendly learning environment, that is conducive learning environment, which provides facilities and equipment as well as safety, just in case they will be conducting face-to-face classes. Ensures equal learning opportunities to learners to develop and enhance their talents, abilities, and potentials, that these teachers are equipped and well-trained to handle special children. Meanwhile, in supervisory leadership, a leader conducts quarterly monitoring of the teachers' upkeep of their students' record, manages school funds judiciously, and manages school buildings, equipment plans, and other school resources. Thank you so much. That's all, folks.